Yo, we right back, YNG Sports and Hip Hop with another movie review. And today we getting into He-Man Masters of the Universe. Now, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, I loved it. This is gonna be spoiler free. I might do a spoiler video in the coming days to really break it down and get into the nitty-gritty details of what I did like, what I didn't like. But just to keep it short and simple, I thought it was very well adapted. I know a lot of times with these older movies, it's harder to reintroduce them to new people and also service the people that love them. I think they did a little bit of both. Kind of reminded me of Thor Ragnarok in a little bit, in the sense of it had great action, but it had good comedy too. It also had some moments that was like, but neither here nor there. All in all, I really liked the movie. I loved the action scenes. I thought Eternia looked beautiful. I thought the CGI was done pretty well. I got no complaints about that. I'd have to say the casting was very good. Only one person I didn't really get me into the character like that was Evelyn. I thought maybe the casting could have been a little better for her, but Prince Adam knocked it out of the park. Idris Elba as Man of Arms knocked it out of the park, man. In the beginning of the movie, there's an action scene with Man at Arms. It is amazing, and I really like that they gave him that scene and to really show you how dope Man at Arms was. Because if you watched the old He-Man comics, or even if you watch the new Netflix adaptations, you know that Man at Arms was a beast. He was one of the best ones. He carried Eternia. You know, he is their chief, second hand to the king and all that. So yeah. The comedy was on point. I thought even though the earthly based stuff, a lot of times we find it hard to stay with that stuff. We want to get right to the action, but I thought the earth part was intriguing. In the beginning when Adam was finding himself and they explain to you what happened and how he ends up on earth and his story and trying to get back, I thought it was very well told. I thought it was hilarious, the banter between him and his boss. It's a part where somebody's trying to message him and she's giving him a talking, and I'm gonna just say, when you get to that part, it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. It made me tickle, gave me a little chuckle. I say that to say I really love Skeletor. Jared Leto as Skeletor. I mean, not that you would know that it was him, but he did his thing. Skeletor was comical. He was whimsy. He was like Skeletor was, and if you know who Skeletor is, he's kind of a hard person to play, kind of like a Joker-esque, in the sense of his style of comedy and his personality is hard to tackle. I thought they did a great job with that, so no complaints there. So all in all, I would say He-Man Masters of the Universe, it was a pretty good movie. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. Solid family movie, solid building, and I can't wait to see what they got next. YNG Sports and Hip Hop, and we out.